Hello everyone, I'm here to share with you my flip through for Mabel's Garden flower journal, and this is the Etsy share. I don't know why I say that all the time. Etsy share and for my subbies so they can see how it came out. After this video, it will continue on and I'll start the next project, okay? So if you don't want to watch this, you can wait or flip through or fast forward. And at the end of this one, if you're not interested in the YouTube part of it, the tutorial part, you can just turn it off there. Okay, so this is the front cover, and I have added these little embellishments here. This is a pocket from Edith Holden book, and in here is a little journal card that was made, and then here I have another journal card back here, and there's place to write. This little garden just sticks in there, it doesn't come loose. These are couple little charms button up here. I have corners on each, 4 corners, Tim Holtz corners. The spine has a fabric crocheted lace glued onto there, and then this is muslin fabric that I have stamped with one of my stamps. Okay, so then the journal is closed with, and I've done this so many times and then it tangles when I go to video, with sari silk. Okay, it's an ivory color sari silk. And then, oh, the journal measures 9 inches high by 5.5 inches wide, and the spine is 1 1/4 inch spine. Okay, and the total amount of pages is 114. There's 3 signatures in this book, so it's pretty thick. If you can see that, it's pretty thick. But I mean, you can tie it closed, and then when you open it, you'll be able to journal in it fine. Okay, so the first page here is, oh, and there was a pocket that goes on here. I haven't put it in yet, and I will. This is Mabel's Garden. This digital is from janeyBjournals, and there's 2 in here of hers. That is Mabel's Garden and the lavender digital. And then I also use some Artie Mae's, which is Purple Melody, Artie Mae's. Okay, this is from the lavender kit here. And I used most of it on coffee dyed paper. Some is not, some is 2-sided page printing, but mostly coffee dyed. And it's also a parchment paper. Everything is printed on parchment. Okay, so this first little folder opens up like this, and then you can open it up, and in here I have a couple journal cards. Actually, this one's connected together like that, and I don't know, there's something that wants to hang up on that. There's a journal card here, and then this opens up here. Hope I'm getting this all in screen. This opens up here, and there's a journal card here, and then there's a little place for, it has a little ticket in there you can write on, and then there's a journal spot here, a journal page here. You can journal over here, and then this lifts up and you can journal inside here, or you could put photographs or clip anything inside there that you'd like. So that was a fun little project to make, and that's glued onto the page. There's no pockets in behind this at all. Here's a little charm with a butterfly on it. This comes from a botanical book, flower magazine, or yeah, it was a book, and I got that out of there. I'm not sure which book it was, but I think it might have been like English Gardens or something. Here's a journal page here, journal page, and here is some pockets. I put some little packets and little coin envelopes, and I printed on there seeds, and then I put some empty envelopes back there for you, and then in here is an envelope with a couple journal cards inside there. Okay, I stuffed it with a lot of stuff. There's a journal space here. Here's just some information from a gardening book. It was like a dictionary for gardeners. And this is about frost on this side. Here I have a little journal card in here in this little tuck. And then I have a little notebook journaling little pages in this one, plus another journal card in here. And that goes in this little paper bag. Okay, and then you can journal on this side too. Actually, you can journal up in these pages that are decorated, but there's room for some journaling. Journal here. This is all coffee dye. This is a ledger page. This is from Edith Holden book also. This is just a back of a print of hers. And then on this side is a little corner pocket, and then I have from that same magazine this little journal card that I took out of there, and then it has that. This is from Edith Holden's book. Here's just a little card here, journaling spot, and another picture from that magazine. It was just great to get those purple colors out of there for this book. This is Thistle here, and this is ledger page. And then in here, this was from a little children's book, Ring Around the Rosies. I thought was cute. These are vintage. It says wildflowers, and then there's a purple flower here. This I took out of the pages of the book. They're authentic. Journaling spot here. You can journal all up in here. This is the other side of that little paper bag. There's a journaling card here. It says seeds. And then another journal card inside here with a place to write. You can write on the back of that. There's another part of that dictionary, garden design. But journal space here. Another charm with a flower on it. Here you can write up in here, journal space. Here's a little belly band with a little notebook, and you can write things in here about your garden to keep track of things. This is another part of that paper. Here's a pocket with 2 journal cards in here. And more journaling space there. Journaling space here. Okay, and this is the second signature here. Journaling here. Here's a little notebook that is, I believe, attached with a paper clip. Let me open this up. So this opens up here. Yeah, and then, yes, it is attached back here with the paper clip. Let me take that off real quick. And in here is just a planner, your garden planner. You can write information about things that you've planted, seeds, seedlings, cuttings, and so forth. So there's a few pages of that you can write in. And you can take that out of the book, so if you want to walk out to your garden or take it to the nursery or whatever, you'll have this handy. Now it just comes down like that. There's a few little journal tickets in there and a journaling space there. And that's the back. This is a journal area. You can journal on this one. It's just a blank page from that magazine. More journaling. Ledger paper. This is just part of that dictionary. This is Janey B's. I think this is from the Lavender Kit, this page. There's all the pages in here from her journals. This is Janey B's. I don't know. I think this is from Mabel's Garden, that particular one. They're all mixed in. Okay. 2 journaling spaces here. Here's a little journal pocket with a journal card in there. This is a vintage postcard, and it's got writing on the back. It says North Dakota. It is May 23rd, 1916. So that's kind of neat. Vintage. There's another one in here too. I'll have to find it. More journaling space. This is a little like belly band tuck. There's a journal card there. There's a journal card here, and you can write on the back of that. And journaling spot. Ledger page, journaling spot. Here's just a little flip over. I just put a piece of muslin on there, coffee dyed, just for fun. This is a little pocket here, and these are two vintage cigarette cards, and they both have flowers on it. They're originals from my collection. Little tuck there, you can add more things to it. This is signature 3 here. This little booklet here opens up, it ties, and then you can fold it open like this. And in here is a little journal card on the belly band on the outside. Here is another vintage postcard. This one, it says 1912. It's not necessarily dated. I don't know. It just, oh, it says to mother. Okay. So anyway, when you get it, you can read it. And then a journal card here that was made by a friend. To get that stuck in there. And then in here is the journal card. And there's, you know, plenty of pocket space for you to add your own little things that you'd like to add to. This just ties back into a bow. I'm all thumbs because I have a band-aid. I had a paper cut, so you know how they hurt. They just hurt. Okay. And, oh, this one I was going to put a little journal card in there, so I'll find something and put in there. Yeah. And then another page from that book, botanical book. And this is Mabel again, picture of her, some trim. It's just a little tuck here with a little envelope and a little ticket, more lace. Here's a journal spot. You can use it as an envelope if you'd like. You can just glue it. Okay. This is another page of Edith Holden that I put in the book, and this says May, and here's another journal card in here. And then I left this so you could read about it, what she wrote about May. Here's a little flip card here that this opens up, and we've got a little journal card. We've got a little envelope there. There's a journal card here. There's a journal card here. And then this opens up like this, and there's a spot for journaling on those 2 pages, journaling on this page, and then back here is another journal. Oh, this one is an envelope, right, back here. Put that in. Well, let's see. Do it this way so it's not upside down. Okay, that's the front of that, and that's clipped on with this bull clip. It's heavy for the heavy part. And then there's another page there to journaling. More fringy ruffles, more journaling spot. Here's page with journal cards in there. This is my stamp, handcrafted by Rita Jensen. And this is the last page, and then there's a pocket back here, and these still need to be sewed. I haven't finished that part yet, but I just wanted to get this going because, and there's a little bead on there. So a few charms on the edge of each section, and just ties back up like that. So I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you're a subby and been watching along, then you see the finished product. If you're looking through Etsy, I hope this is something you want to purchase and you will enjoy. All right, thank you. Bye. Hello, everyone. Okay, first part of this video was the Etsy share, my flower garden, Mabel's garden journal. So the next thing I wanted to do today was practice making these paperclip little collage things, I guess you call them. embellish paper clips or hidden paper clips. I saw a video, and her name is, her name is Diane, and she is Paper Craft with a K, D as in David, or Diane. And so I'm going to try and do what she did, because I thought it was really clever, and I don't know that anybody else has seen it, and I really haven't seen it anywhere else either. So where are we going to start? And I'm trying to do different things because I'm not sure how it will work. But she did it with book page. So basically she takes a book page and like folds it in half, or she doesn't like clear off this bottom to start. She trims it off later, but I'm not sure that a book page is thick enough to do this, so that's why I'm going to give it a try first. Okay, so then you're going to need some scrap paper that you might want to use for a paper clip. I'm just using scraps because I don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay, that you might want to embellish. So then what she did was she took paper clips and put them across the page every so often. Here, I think she said she put the long side on the front. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see with this one. Just, whoops, have them going the same way. You're going to be able to judge how many, and I think you could probably use long paper clips as well if you wanted to use the larger ones. They might even work better, I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to put 5 across there. I would say maybe like 1.5 inches apart, or depending on how big you want your embellishment, because once these are done, we're going to cut them like that. All right. So then I'm going to take, let me just take this brown. I'm going to fold this brown in half that I have piece, and you got to make sure you cover your paper clip with it, that it's long enough. Okay, so that covers that one. Actually, I don't need that one because it's not big enough. And then you take your glue stick. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been very hectic for me today to get started. I just downloaded some new digitals from janeyB, and I'll show you those in a minute. But, you know, it's just constantly, let's see, I'm going to go about right there so I can see that that's the middle. And then you take some kind of glue, some kind of thick glue, and put it over your paper clips, around and around your paper clips. Whoops. And I guess you try to keep them straight. Okay. Then this part is going to come over the top of the paper clip. And you can feel the paper clip through there, through where you've laid it down. So I'm going to try it on this, and then I have a piece of cardstock that I'm also going to try it on, because I feel like I want it to be stronger. Do have a little time now. Yeah, I don't know if the paper clips aren't totally straight. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so then I'm going to push that down. Move that out of the way. So the garden journal was fun. Flower garden. There's a lot of stuff in it. A lot. All right, so now I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to eyeball it. So then you cut this off down here, or whatever you know, if you can make these longer, obviously. The more you fold your paper, like if you wanted it to be this big, you could make them that big. So they're not really dry, but I'm going to, now you can feel the paper clip, and she decorated them on here, and I'm not going to do that. I think I want to cut them and decorate them individually. I think the point is like mass making. So see, we have different ones here. And then she did some where let me just do a quick little, she went like this and like this and made like little V's. Well, I didn't do a very good job. I never can do that. I just don't ever get it just right. So I'm just going to trim that up a little. I'm not doing that again. All right, so let's see if it fits over. I just got this envelope here, how it fits. Okay, there you go. It does work. It's a little flimsy though, to pull it back off. The paper is, I think, a little too flimsy to do that, but they can be used. So I'm not going to embellish those because I don't know that I will use them. You have to excuse my Band-Aid. I got a paper cup cut, and I just don't know. I just feel like it's too thin. So this is cardstock. So let's try it with cardstock. Let me fold this in half. I think that'll cover the paper clips fine. Yeah. Actually, you could probably even leave some of that at the bottom, except it's not straight. All right, so we're going to glue this down here. I mean, I think that the idea is great. Maybe this one I can embellish before I cut it apart. Let's do it like she did. Probably could use fabric tack instead of this. You know what, let me see if fabric tack will come out. So it would be faster. I just have to wait for it to run down. You can't leave fabric tack upside down because it'll ooze out of the bottle. So you can lay it down. I need a different lid. I need to buy some more of those. All right, so let me set this down here. Pull this over. Do the same thing on this side. I have to order glue. I've got one more left, but we know how fast that goes. It's raining here, but tomorrow, not so much tomorrow, but Wednesday is supposed to be up in the 60s, high 60s. That'll be wonderful because I can do a little bit of cleaning outside, putting away some stuff. Okay, so I can feel the paper clip. So let's just see if I can get it apart, how it fits. So that's much better over the page, only just because you have a little bit more to grip on. All right, so let me see if I can find something to decorate. Let me get my minis. I don't really have anything this color out, although I should, huh? Okay, so you can feel the paper clip, so you can just go along and just kind of lay your embellishments out. I'm going to set that there. That may not be the embellishment. I really kind of need like a piece of paper under it. if I have anything. It's just leftovers. Just a piece of that and a piece of that. Actually, you could almost stick one of these little tabs on there. I had some smaller ones of janeyB's. Put a chicken under there. I think it has to be smaller than the edge. Probably should have straightened that edge up so we have some idea. Let me straighten this edge up. Let me get my cutter really quick. I have it over here. My room is all changed, so nothing is where it's supposed to be. Well, not that it's not supposed to be there, it's just, hopefully this will cut because it's pretty thick. I just cannot cut straight, so excuse my head if it's in the camera. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, I can feel the paper clip. Feel the paper clip. Okay, I need something like right in the center of that one. This little butterfly. It's a little too bright for that. These little things like this look cute. Covers up the whole poppy. Okay. It's got like 3 things on it and 3 lace. This one feels like it needs a piece of lace or something. That. I don't like that butterfly because it's too I am gonna do a baby journal. This was a custom order. But it is a boy, so I don't know. I don't want this pink on there. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So let me glue it all down. clip. Let me just glue it right to the paper clip. That way I know that it's in the right spot. I'll let that hang over the top a little bit. Oop. Okay, so maybe this is, whoops, kind of a good idea to lay them all out. So if you were going to do one journal, you know, like let's say you're doing a baby journal or whatever it is you're going to do, and then you can get these all ready to go. Okay. Why that's not gluing? Oh, I know, because this is a Tim Holtz shiny page, and sometimes doesn't like shiny. Trying to hold that down for a second. All right, so there we go. So now I'm going to try to eyeball it. And I hope I can. Okay, that needs something. That needs this flower on it. So it's like mass making those little clusters that Tina does, and I don't know who else does them, but oh, I think Gail does them. Okay, so that goes into these little bits. So there we go. So let's get something, pretend this is a page, and that goes on there just like that. I like that. See? You got your cardboard in there. You probably could do it with maybe double paper. Yeah, I think that the cardstock, I would think, works the best. Just easier to get it on and off because you have a little more stability. Because I was thinking, couldn't we do it over the edge of an envelope like this? I don't know how stable the envelope would be, but I doubt that it would be any more than cardstock. So I think that would be the way to go. So if I do another piece, I'll just take a piece of cardstock and fold. It's got to be folded in half. Now, let me just figure about half of this. I'm just going to crease it so that it's easier to fold it in half. Okay, so you could do the white side or the printed, but you can use your leftovers. I'm going to cut that off after. Okay, so I don't need that much of this. So I think what I would do definitely is just trim this off even before you embellish, so that and you can do it with just a couple small things. All right, so let me I was looking for my glue book. Find it. The whole point, I think, of what she was trying to get at is you could use your old book pages, your leftover book pages. Oh, I do not want to touch this glue with my sore hand. I don't know about you guys if you've ever gotten fabric tack on a cut. It burns. Or in your mouth by accident. Like one time I put a pen up in my mouth because I had no place to put it, and it tickled. Okay, so I'm gonna slide that over. Glue stick this side. So I have to do all these over again with the colors I need. Okay, so I can feel the paper clips in there. So what I was saying is, if you want to, whoops, I got my phone plugged in. Let's see. That way you've got a nice even bottom. I'm just going to clean these edges up as long as, whoops. I'm going to check and see if my phone's working. Yep, good. I thought maybe it shut off because I forgot this is my old phone, and let me put the lids on these. Okay. All right, so if we can feel that, I don't know what I really want to put on those. Okay, if I could do this in half. That one's kind of got too much white on the edges. They don't have to, I guess, have that many things on them, but so I've got all these little flowers. I don't know why everything is stuck to my thing today. Okay, let me find another background for the other ones. There. Okay. Make a good background. Maybe I'll use that for a background. Okay, then let's get there's so many things you could put on these. This butterfly would probably work if it was a little tinted. I wish I had some of those little gel things you could put on things. I know this probably bores you guys because, you know, it's like, I don't know. I don't get bored watching people do this, but I guess some people could. That looks cute there. Actually, these little okay. Oh, I still don't get that butterfly. Here's some mushrooms. They're kind of big. Yeah, they're too big, I guess. All right, are these my minis? Yeah, they are. All right, so let's see. Let's do a couple numbers, maybe. All right, well, I have my timer set for 30 minutes because I didn't want to go overboard on these. But kind of anxious to see how they turn out now. This is from Edith Holden's book page. I think I kept the numbers. Okay. This one here. I'll this one has a little different shape to it. All right. Get these numbers back in the little box. Okay, and I was thinking some kind of a lace. There. Oh, where was that? Oh, there it is. Let's do 3 of these. This is that fabric glue, kind of like a white glue, but it works pretty good. Okay. Let's see. I should have put that underneath. Bits of lace in here that's this might not work. Okay. I hope I'm not taking too long. I just want to get them done before I sign off. And I can still feel the paper clip underneath there, so that's good. Yeah, I think this is a great way to go. Probably could have used glue stick on that, but oh, that number's way too big. I don't know. Now I don't like it there. I'll find a different number. Just a little number. That doesn't have a number. I like that size, but number 2, that's cute. Number 1, number 2. You know, on these you use all the ones you like, and then you don't have any that you like anymore, and then you have to print them off again. I was looking at some Tracy Fox label things, and I'm like, I don't have those anymore. I don't don't have any Tracy Fox labels that I like. I was just going to see if I could. I don't think it needs anything else. They're simple. Okay, so I'm going to try to cut them cut them straight. Let's put it that way. Straight as can be. 1, 2. Oh, this one might come off the edge of that flower, but I guess that's fine. Well, I guess you could decorate the backs too. Yeah. Okay, let me just color this up. Yeah, you could decorate the back as well. I was thinking too, maybe a corner punch. This one's a little too close to the design. Nope, it won't cut. Not mine anyways. All right, so we're not going to have a corner punch. We'll see how these fit over the envelope. Or they would fit over a page, obviously. I wonder if I could. That one doesn't look very straight from that side, but that's because the tag is over. I wonder if yeah, that one's not working too good. You could almost store them like this if you wanted, around the edges of an envelope. Cute. I'm just going to store them on here for now. What did I do? Oh, I'm going upside down with it. There we go. Cute idea, huh? Well, thank you, Diane, for sharing that project, because I think it'll work for a lot of us. Get those paperclip things made up in advance, because I have made them where I cut them. I cut the little things and then put, you know, the paperclip through the top part. These are just a little bit too flimsy, I think, but maybe I can just go over this with cardstock and it wouldn't be too flimsy. So I might still do that when I get a chance to do it. All right, so my 30 minutes is up. I was going to show you a new project that I'm starting with janeyB's, and one that's a commission for me from another designer, My Porch Prints, actually. But I guess I'll do that in the next video. So you guys have a great day. Bye. February 22nd, and this is the finished little tags. I don't know if this is going to show up very well or not. But also, the other thing too was, depending on how you make them, you may want to turn them and make them directional so you can clip them onto the side, not just the top. Okay, that's it. Bye.